the next 2 weeks of my life is going to be bad because he gave me like 6 haircuts in one. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional, but he gave me 6 haircuts in one. Like, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Kuze, and I'm gonna be honest with you. On my last videos, I've been very nice, been very informational, but you know what? I gotta be me. I gotta talk about funny stories. I gotta let y'all know what's good with me. But anyway, if you're feeling the vibe, make sure you subscribe because I'm building a tribe. Let's go. And on that note, make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications, and make sure you see what your boy is doing. Like I said, man, if you comment or anything like that, I'll definitely get back to you, man. And if you're feeling the braids, I got my hair twisted up real nice. And check out my shirt. My shirt says support is key. Now, I got this at a Cape Verdean event that I did. And like I said, if you got any merchandise you want me to wear, whatever, let me know. Send it through. But anyway, we're going to get into it. So this is story time, man. All right, now, so sometimes people put all type of crazy stuff. But my story time, I'm going to talk about the first time I got a bad haircut. Oh, my goodness, yo. I don't even want to go there, but I'm going to go there. All right, so let's get it. All right, so the first time I got a bad haircut, man, I was probably, let me see. I was young. I was probably in my teenage years. Now, my normal barber that I went to, I normally would go to him all the time. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, real talk, your barber is like your wifey. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't never cheat on your boo. Your barber is everything to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, women, if you don't want your man to cheat on you, learn to cut hair. Okay, because we are very faithful to our barber, but my barber ended up switching up locations or whatever, so I ended up going to this new spot. And so I go up to this new spot, and I'm not going to say where it was or who it was or whatever the case may be, but I'm going to get into it. All right, so I go to this new spot, man, and like I said, I was a teenager, you know what I mean? So I didn't really know, you know what I mean? So I roll up in the spot, and I'm looking or whatever the case may be, and there's like 2 dudes in the back, right? And I look at them, you know, I give them the heads up, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, sit right there, man. We got you, no problem. Like, yo, just, you know, most barbers would just, direct you, go sit over here, go sit over there. So I'm sitting over there, right? And they got 2 dudes in the back. They got mad customers, you know what I'm saying? So there was this new dude, and like I said, now, I was in an urban neighborhood, okay? And my favorite state, the state that I'm from, I was in Rhode Island, and the city was Providence. And like I said, I'm not gonna say the location. So, you know what I mean? Like the 2 barbers in the back, they was chilling with him, but there was this new barber, and he was in the front. You know what I mean? And I didn't know the rules. Like, I didn't know the rules. You know what I'm saying? So the 2 barbers in the back or whatever, I think they got me, but like I said, they had mad people. They had like 6 heads each. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. It was on a Friday, so you know how that goes. And you know what I mean? Like there was one barber, he was Dominican, and the other barber, he was Haitian, and another barber, he was just, I don't know what he was. I think he was black. But the Haitian and the Dominican dude, they had mad people, you know what I mean, waiting for them or whatever. But there was this white barber, and he was in the front. He had nobody. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like me being me, I was like, you know what? I want to get up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to wait. I'm trying to look fresh, you know what I mean? And I looked at the white barber, and I was like, yo, I know you got me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you in Providence, you know what I mean? Like, he had Jordans on, you know what I mean? He had the attire, you know what I'm saying? He had a fitted on, he had a few tattoos. I felt like, you know what? I can trust this dude. It's no problem. It's nothing. I got this. So I walk up to him, and I'm like, yo, man, like, yo, you ain't got nobody in your chair. He's like, nah, yo, you want to cut? I'm like, definitely, all right? So back when I was, you know what I mean, coming up, whatever, my hair was not like it is now. As you see, you got the braids or whatever the case may be. But my hair was kind of like, it had like little curls or whatever. So I basically wanted a taper or like a temp, you know what I'm saying? So they just trim up the sides, line it up, you know what I'm saying? And, do the back and whatever, and I'm cool. So, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, what do you want? I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, I want the, the temp, the taper, you know what I mean? Do the back, you know what I mean? Leave the top, and I'm good. He's like, all right, cool, I got you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought he was Puerto Rican, but he's not. This dude's white. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that white people can't cut hair, but I put my faith in him. I was just like, he probably been around the culture. He probably got this. So I wasn't worried about it. I thought everything was gonna be straight. So I sit up in the chair, whatever the case may be, and you know what I mean? You know how they do, they put the little thing around the neck. He pops, you know what I mean? He popped the cape like he was professional. All you heard was that, you know what I mean? I was like, oh snap, it's about to be on. So I put the cape on or whatever, we got the cape on or whatever, and he was like, are you ready, you know what I mean? So he turned the clipper on, and at that moment is when I should have paid attention. Like, for some odd reason, his clippers didn't sound like regular clippers. You know what I mean? Like, you know how people turn their clippers on, they're like, his clipper was like, rah, 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 rah. Sound like a Jamaican album. It's like, boika, boika, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, oh, nah. But I was just like, hey, whatever, you know, so he sprayed him down or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he's like, all right, cool. So he's grabbing my head. So then, you know what I mean? Him being a creator, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you off with that, you want that double lineup. Now, if y'all don't know, back in the day, yo, the double lineup, when you have that little bit with that other little bit, ooh, what? Girls be looking at you like you got the double lineup. Little Spanish girls be like, oh, papi, I love your hair. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as he said he could do the double lineup, in my mind, I was like, yo, I trust him. I put my faith in him. Just for you to say that you're gonna do the double lineup, I was like, know what? Bet. I ain't even tripping, you know what I mean? So he's doing this thing, whatever, so he's shaving this side up and whatever. And he don't have me looking in the mirror, he has the back towards the mirror. So he's doing this side, and he's doing this side, you know what I mean? Like his clippers are finally sounding nice. They're not sounding like rat, rat, boom, rat, rat, boom, rat, rat. They're not sounding like that no more. You know what I mean? Because he oiled them down or whatever the case may be. I can't even lie, his station was nice and clean. So I was like, all right, cool. So he's doing his thing, whatever. And I'm noticing, you know what I mean? Like, when you're a customer and you're getting your hair cut, I felt like he was going high. But I was just like, maybe he's, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like he was going high. And I was like, but in my mind, I was like, it's probably gonna look good. But I felt it though. I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. So he starts to do this side. And this side felt even more high. Like, he was getting up here. And I was like, okay. But you know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta let a barber do their thing, whatever. But when he got to the back of the neck, that's when I knew something was wrong. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, the back of the neck, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at the back of my neck, like, you know what I mean? It's not that crazy, whatever, but I really felt like it was getting really, 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 really high. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Maybe he's giving me a high temp because I didn't tell him to give me a low temp or a low taper. Maybe he's giving me the high one. I'm still gonna look good because your boy said he can do the double line. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, whatever, and I didn't see the haircut yet. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I had my back towards the mirror. He's putting in work. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I mean? And, you know, he finishes up the back and he lines me up. And all of a sudden, that clipper that wasn't acting decided to go So I'm like, hold up, man, chill out, hold up, bro. Like you didn't feel that shit skipping? He's like, oh, my bad, bro. He's like, oh, you know what? It's all good, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, you ready for the double lineup? I'm like, all right, cool. So he gets his blade out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's about to be on. I'm about to look sexy in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like straight, like my voice changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
you know how it, you know
when you get a haircut,
you be like, yeah, what's up?
Lips. So he's sitting there, he's doing the double lineup. And you know what I mean? Like I wasn't paying attention, but you know what I mean? With a double lineup, you have that small lineup or whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? And I could feel it going up a little too much. Now, if you already noticed, my forehead game is kind of big. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my line up here. You know what I mean? But I felt like it was up here. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's a double lineup. My man got this. You know what? For the story's sake, Brad, I'm going to call him Brad. Brad got this. So he does the double lineup and everything like that. And you know what I'm saying? So he wipes me off and everything like that and turns me around. And I look in the mirror. And at that moment, I realized that the next 2 weeks of my life, is gonna be bad because he gave me like 6 haircuts in one. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. But he gave me 6 haircuts in one. Like, had the temp over here, but I had a fade over here. It wasn't balanced, and then it wasn't blended right. And then on the back, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, cool. I don't know why I thought he could do the double lineup. I gave him the utmost confidence, but the double lineup was so bad. Like, when I mean it was so bad, like, the double lineup's supposed to be a little piece and it's supposed to go like this. Why my lineup looked like a ramp? It looked like a truck it looked like my lineup was going downhill. When I mean my feelings was hurt, like, I don't wear hats. I don't like fitteds and stuff like that. I'm not a hat person. But, like, I looked at him and I was like, you know what I mean? I was young, so I looked at him and I was like, yo, bruh. Like, you don't see, like, balance that out. Like, he couldn't do it. Like, it just hurt me, yo. It just hurt me, like. And then the nerve of him. He literally had the nerve to look at me like I'm gonna give him a tip. I'm not giving you no tip. I shouldn't even have to pay for this. How you give me 6 haircuts? 6 haircuts in one. It was so embarrassing. You don't even understand the pressure of being a teenager in my era and going to school like that. Like, as soon as people seen it, they were just like, whatever. I couldn't get no girls, no nothing. Like, I got roasted, flamed up every day until it grew back. Like, every day until it grew. I'm gonna be honest with you, I lied. Like, real talk. You shouldn't lie, but I lied. I was like, they're like, yo, who did your hair? I was like, yo, I did it. I was like, I was trying to cut my hair and make it look nice because I'm trying to be a barber. You know, you can always tell when somebody's lying, you know, because I kept saying, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I wanted it to look like, I wanted to look downhill because when I go like this, yo, I was making up every excuse. Like, girls were sitting there. The worst part is, remember when I told you when he caught the back of the neck, like, there was a little bit of scabs. Like, when I mean it literally took like a whole month for me to, like, I literally had to let everything grow in and stop from the top. And the worst part about it was, like, I ended up going to another barber and he looked and he just was like, bruh, I can't even fix that. He was like, you're gonna have to just ride that out. You're gonna have to just ride it out. So I rode it out and, you know what I mean, it all grew back in. But at that moment, I'm gonna be real, like, it took me a little bit, like, to trust barbers. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, nah, yo. You know what I mean? Like, every little thing they did, I was just like, zzz, let me see, zzz, let me see. Zzz, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you had that one bad experience with a barber. It's the worst. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt, literally, like, for 2 weeks, like, let's be real, fellas, ladies, let me talk to you real quick. Your barber can make or break you within the, you know, next 2 weeks. If your barber gives you that ill cut, you know what I mean? You jump off the chair, you're like, yo, you be, Even if he sprays the alcohol and you're like, it burns, you still know your haircut's fresh and everything is good. But if a barber messes up, you know for the next 2 weeks, you ain't getting no play, your boy's gonna roast you, you gonna look a hot mess. So for the, worst part was because I got the double lineup, I had to let my lineup grow and it took an extra 2 weeks. So I had to wait a whole month to get the restoration and then restart again. And when I did it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I made sure like I found a good barber because like I said, my other barber, he switched locations, I couldn't find him. And I found a good barber and he finally did me up or whatever. And I told him my story because I was like, hey, listen, man, I don't want to suffer another month. You know what I mean? Like, I canceled the double lineup. I got the simplest haircut. I was like, just low temp, trim it up, make it look nice, whatever. Like, the whole time I was watching them, whatever. But, it really messed me up, man. But, it was one of the experiences that had to happen. Like, every man has been through it. I wore fitted, like, everywhere I went. Like, everywhere I went, I had a hat on. Like, I didn't want nobody to see what I had went through. But like I said, everything worked out and, I learned the lesson, you know what I mean? But like, I paid the dude. I'm gonna be real. I paid the dude, even though I shouldn't have because, he jacked me up. I shouldn't have. He jacked me up, but I did pay the dude. Did I give him a tip? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I didn't give him no tip. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I learned a valuable lesson, man. If you have a good barber and they make sure your stuff is together and you're looking good, appreciate them. Make sure you hug them, tip them extra. Don't play no games, tip them. You know what I'm saying? If your haircut costs $25, give them $30. If your haircut costs $20, give them $25. Don't be scared to hook them up because, like I said, your barber can make or break you. So basically, that's my first story time. I'm gonna be doing more story time. And in the meantime, in the between time, stay up. I love y'all. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you very much. I love y'all. Peace out. Mr. Kuze.
Kuze.